King Viserys of House Targaryen, the first of his name.
He heard Rhaenyra last night. This is a kingly march. Howdy, folks. Welcome back to You, Me, and the TV. And
jeez. Thanks for that.
The dragon.
You're so dragony.
Landing at the House of the Dragon.
No.
Yeah, what's going on? What happened last week on the House of the Dragon, remember?
Uncle marriage.
Uncle marriage.
Uncle
marriage happened. Yeah,
Ooh.
So they faked Lano's death. Lano's death. After the funeral of Laena, his sister. Mm-hmm. They faked his death. He ran off across the narrow sea to live happily ever after with his boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And now Rhaenyra's family is stronger because you got Daemon's 2 daughters, her 2 sons.
In theory.
Brady Bunch of Targaryen families.
In theory, yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They kind of have a secret wedding, though. So it's going to be interesting once people find out that they're married.
Yeah.
The only people that were there were...
Wait till the Red Keep finds out, right?
The priest, the maester, and the family members.
Red Keep, is that right? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep, yeah.
Wait till her daddy finds out.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That she married his brother.
So embarrassing.
He's been mad at half his life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what's next?
I'm not sure.
We did have a dragon get tamed.
We did, by one of the crazy boys.
Why do you think he's crazy?
Because he tried to beat the shit or stab
every cousin.
Yeah. Tried to kill all his cousins, essentially.
Yeah. And then he lost an eye for it.
Right.
So, very dramatic.
So much drama.
Well, should we jump in and see what happens next?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
But first, a little like, comment, subscribe. Come hang out with us for House of the Dragon.
Yeah, and check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, full time, access polls, help you watch next. Links down here. Check it out. Let's watch House of the Dragon.
Here we go.
You know what? I honestly can't wait until our daughters are old enough to share adult things, like Game of Thrones with them.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
At what age do you think they'll be ready for Game of Thrones?
Teenagers.
I was like 25, and I'm not sure.
Nobody's really ready for Game of Thrones.
Because I tried to watch it when I was in college with my brother and Lynn for a little bit, and it was...
too awkward with all the...
So uncomfortable. I think the first episode that I, sat in with them on was the brother-sister loving one. I was like, what?
That happens in the pilot. That's really awkward when you're watching that with your brother.
Yeah. I was like, what is this shit? I did not sign up to watch this.
It's been near 6 years since I last saw my lord husband, Maester. I must know. Will he live?
He led his sailors into an ambush. The ship made to look as if it were abandoned.
Another time jump?
6 years?
Much blood was lost, but the greater concern is the fever that followed. Ship's maester said...
Oh, it's her husband.
Oh yeah, you didn't catch that? By the voice?
I kind of did with the throne first.
So they arrive in 3 days. Let all be made ready to receive him, Maester Calvin.
Ready to receive him alive or dead.
So one of Daemon's daughters is...
And who will take the Driftwood throne?
My grandmother seems quite comfortable here.
She presides only in the absence of her husband. On his death, the seat passes.
To Lucerys Velaryon, as is my lord husband's desire.
I am the sea snake's own blood.
More infighting, great.
None can take your words for treason.
So he promised it to his grandson, and he's like...
Driftmark is mine. by all rights. And while I should like your support, I do not need it. But it's not a king who sits the Iron Throne these days, good sister. It's a queen.
So yeah, the king must be in bad shape. Mm-hmm. But they haven't betrothed one of Daemon's daughters to one of Rhaenyra's sons. Rhaenyra's sons. That would be the most obvious thing to do. The one that's promised Driftmark should be betrothed to one of Daemon's sons or daughters.
That would be the most obvious thing to do. Although they wouldn't carry the Valyrian name, though.
We got rock climbing.
Someone's stealing a dragon egg.
Or finding a dragon egg. So it's a dragon egg nest?
Yeah. It's Daemon. That's risky business.
Oh, they're on Dragonstone. So it's normal business. That's where the dragons usually breed. 3 eggs?
Is Bela his daughter?
Yeah. Oh, she's pregnant.
She sure is.
How many other kids does she have now?
Dranyot. Velinio Viatis. Dranyot.
I only see the 2 boys still. Is that their first baby?
Unless you're planning to depose your own mother, you have plenty of time to study.
So they're living on Dragonstone.
He means to call into question Luke's legitimacy. And by extension, Jace, and by extension, my own claim to the throne.
Vaemond cares only about Driftmark and the Valyrian line, not about our politics.
So she has 3 sons from the strong.
To King's Landing, then.
There's gonna be a bunch of infighting once that baby's born, too.
Yeah. Because they'll be like, that's the proper Targaryen.
Exactly.
It's been 6 years since she's been there. Whew. How much has changed?
Welcome back, Princess.
Lord Caswell?
Who?
I would say it's nice to be home, but I scarcely recognize it.
We improved customs duties since the settling of the Stepstones, and the extent to which we exploit those is contingent on the harbor master.
Oh, she's got her own emblem, huh?
Except that, I think it's the High Tower emblem.
Your guests have arrived, Your Grace.
I trust they've been welcomed as befits their station.
As you instructed, Lord Hound.
Just the one guy that ran out late.
That I don't even recognize.
He can fly a dragon, yes, but can he command a fleet?
Ability does not alter his claim.
The sea snake has never formally named him as heir.
We shall hear Princess Rhaenyra's petition along with those of the other claimants on the morrow. I do beg your pardon, my lords.
Well, they're already questioning.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure the sea snake named his heir, right?
Must not have put it in writing.
Sir Eric, you need to wait.
I'm Eric, Your Grace.
Of course. My apologies, sir.
It's about the prince.
They got some new King's Guards. Sounds like they got twins. She can't tell the difference between them.
Yeah. Or she just doesn't care to know the difference.
Father?
Daddy's not doing good.
Oof.
Is he alive? Ugh.
It's me, my king. Rhaenyra.
Does he even know she married Daemon?
I'm sure.
Help me up.
You can tell, like, at his stage, he's doesn't care about anything but seeing his relatives, right?
It has been so long.
Oh. Weird CGI.
Father, there's someone we wish to introduce you to.
They do have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's just Joffrey, because he was just an infant, and now he's...
Father, this is Aegon,
Aegon.
and this is Viserys.
Well, after him.
Now that is a name fit for a king.
Kid's like, this guy's creepy.
Please. Have my tea.
Tea. This?
Yes. Yes. Oh.
What is it, Damon? Some weird tonic they've concocted for him.
Tell me your name.
It's Diana, Your Grace.
Why is she so scared?
I asked him to stop, Your Grace. He did. Truly. You must believe me.
Oh, she's got an evil kid.
Yeah.
Is it the oldest or the middle? All right, she only has two, right? Oldest or youngest?
I believe you.
Is she gonna kill you anyways, then?
I wasn't dreaming of anything another word to anyone, Your Grace. It's my all my life.
I know you won't.
Is she gonna kill you anyways?
For your troubles.
Pay her off? Is that the anti-baby tea or anti-life tea?
It's best to be certain.
Of course, not properly mixed, anti-baby tea is anti-life tea.
Correct.
Get up. Aegon!
She just killed her.
Probably.
How can you keep carrying on like this, especially on a day like today?
Why? What is it today?
He's just a drunk.
Have you seen Diana? She's supposed to dress the children.
Diana's dead.
It's been so long since we were granted the joy of your presence.
Ooh. Showing her scar.
My father and I are mere stewards of the king's will and wisdom.
And how exactly is that wisdom expressed? In blinks and wheezes?
Which authority will sit in judgment of my son's claim on his own inheritance?
That would be mine. And the hands. But be assured the father is just and commands me to forget the accusations you have held in this room today.
Shouldn't it be the king's if what she just said was true? They go to him for judgment?
Oh yeah, there's your cousin that you DI'd.
Actually, isn't he technically an uncle?
Both?
Uncle cousin?
Oh.
No, it's just uncle.
Uncle, yeah.
My prince, you win in Tawny's in no time.
I don't give a shit about Tawny's. Nephews, have you come to train?
That's who he's training for.
Sea Snake.
That's his brother.
Yeah. They've all gone to challenge who gets to sit.
Is he even married? I've never seen him with a wife.
A credit to the work of both Jaehaerys and Viserys, but the threat of war looms and may arrive on our shores. When it does, will you want a child at the command of the greatest fleet in Westeros?
His great uncle could still help serve.
Yeah, exactly.
This is no fair proceeding. It is a trap. Set by the Queen in the Hand, I'd wager, to proclaim my son illegitimate.
Yet you did worse than that with Rhaenyra. Did you not?
Does she confide the truth in her?
Of course she should.
I loved your son. You may not believe it to be true, but I did.
Yeah, I believe that.
Mm-hmm. That's why she let him live.
Mm-hmm.
I did not order his death. Nor was I complicit in it, I swear this to you.
He's not dead.
Back Luke's claim, and let us betroth Laena's children to mine.
Here you go.
A generous offer. Or a desperate one.
What does it matter?
One should have been offered years ago.
But tomorrow the High Towers land their first blow. They force you to your knees. And I must stand alone.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Tell her Laenos is alive. Would she have taken that offer 6 years ago? 5 years ago? Didn't seem so desperate.
The Song of Ice and Fire, do you believe it to be true?
Aegon's dream.
Mom.
Yeah, babe.
Can I scooch the chair to the cupboard?
It's a cupboard. Cupboard.
Sure.
Yeah. Try to do it quietly, though, okay? All right. Love you. Covered.
By naming me heir, you divided the realm. I thought I wanted it. But the burden is a heavy one. It's too heavy.
She gonna give up her
Yeah, she gonna
seat?
ask him to name a new heir.
My only child.
If you wish me to bear it, then defend me. And my children.
Did he just say she was his only child? That's what I thought he said.
Yeah.
Is he saying her mom's name there?
I can't fucking tell.
I want to have supper, Otto.
The whole of my family. I want us to dine together.
He seems more lucid here.
Bring milk of the poppy.
Just arrange the supper.
He wants to be awake.
Yeah.
Pop milk on Poppy makes him loopy doopy.
It's opioids, so.
I place the continuation of the survival of my house and my line above all. I humbly put myself before you as my brother's successor, the Lord of Driftmark and Lord of the Tides.
Who gets it?
You may now speak for your son, Lucerys Velaryon.
Yeah, he's Valerian until...
Is this farce with some answer? I will start by reminding the court that nearly 20 years ago in this very...
King Viserys of House Targaryen, the first of his name.
He heard Rhaenyra last night.
Will it matter?
He's the king. They weren't expecting this. This is a kingly march.
I will sit the throne today.
Your Grace.
Can you make it?
Stairs have got to be the worst.
I said I'm fine.
Come on. That's powerful. Oof.
I do not understand why petitions are being heard over a settled succession. The only one present who might offer keener insight is the Princess Rhaenys.
Indeed, Your Grace.
Collis always wanted, was it Balerion? To succeed him.
It was ever my husband's will that Driftmark pass through Seleno to his true-born son.
Viserys.
His mind never changed, nor did my support of him.
No, it was Bela.
No, it was always Rhaenyra's son.
Informed me of her desire to marry her sons Jace and Luke to Lord Corlys's granddaughters, Bela and Rhaena. A proposal to which I heartily agree.
Ooh.
The matter settled. Again. Prince Viserys of House Velaryon is heir to Driftmark, the Driftwood's throne.
Problem solved. Thanks for coming. See you later.
Yet you dare tell me who deserves to inherit the name Velaryon? No. I will not allow it. Allow it.
You're dead.
My house survived the doom, and 1,000 tribulations besides. I will not see it ended on the account of this. Say it.
Yeah, say it. We'll chop your head right off, right?
Her children are bastards!
See you later, dude.
And she is a whore.
Does Daemon get to defend his wife's name here?
We'll have your tongue for that.
He left his tongue in his head.
He can keep his tongue.
Disarm him!
I believe that's his right.
Yeah, he besmirched his wife's name. Good on Daemon.
You can't just willy-nilly call the future queen a whore.
Daemon helping his brother to the throne, though? Oh, that moved me.
Oof.
Valyrian steel?
You may wish to leave the Silent Sisters to their work. It is ill luck to look upon the face of death.
The stranger has visited me more times than I can count, Grand Maester. I assure you. He cares little whether my eyes are open or closed.
That was
That
intense.
She's buried both of her children, so. I mean, she knows she just sentenced her brother-in-law to death with backing up Rhaenyra, so. I was surprised she did, too, but I think it's only
her line also.
I think if Viserys didn't show up, though, she wouldn't have done that.
I completely agree.
How's this dinner gonna go?
A toast to the young princes and their betrothed.
Here, here.
Well done, Jace. You'll finally get to lie with a woman.
Let us toast as well.
He's not a man slut like his uncle.
Right before dinner, sir?
My own face is no longer a handsome one. If indeed it ever was.
That looks painful.
The crown cannot stand strong if the House of the Dragon remains divided. But set aside your grievances, and for the sake of this old man, who loves you all.
He means it.
Dang, yeah.
That's why he's bearing all this pain.
Yeah.
I wish to raise my cup to Her Grace the Queen. She has tended to him with unfailing devotion, love, and honor. And for that she has my gratitude and my apology.
Does she accept?
We have more in common than we sometimes allow. I raise my cup to you and to your house. You will make a fine queen.
Does she mean that, though, or is it just...
For show.
For Viserys?
That one's married to his sister, right? That was...
I think so.
Yeah. There's a little touch.
Yeah.
But if you ever wish to know what it is to be well satisfied, all you have to do is ask.
Chase.
What's Jace gonna do?
To you and your family's good health, dear uncles.
Beware the beast beneath the boards.
Well done, my boy.
What did she say?
They'll be married soon. It isn't so bad. Mostly he just ignores you. Except sometimes when he's drunk.
Oh, so they have kids too already, right? That's who she said Diana was gonna dress the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm worried about Aemond with the patch. I feel like he needs to be apologized to by the littlest one, right? I'm sorry I cut your eye out.
I mean, if only for one night, they're giving him what he wanted, right? See his family united.
One last happy night.
Yeah, it's pretty beautiful to give a dying man his...
Hopefully it stays this beautiful.
I don't think so.
See, Daemon's so worried about his brother, too.
Final tribute to the health of my nephews. Each of them handsome, wise.
She's like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Strong.
Vaemond.
Come. Let us drain our cups to these 3 strong boys.
I dare you to say that again.
Why? It was only a compliment. I was merely expressing how proud I am of my family, Mother.
Go to your quarters. All of you go, now.
Aemond and Daemon are very similar.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra.
Is Daemon gonna continue that?
It's best, I think, if we go back to Dragonstone.
You've only just arrived.
Her apology was heartfelt.
Let me see the children home. I'll, return on Dragonback.
Yeah, I think that's honest love for their husband and father, right?
Mm.
Who do we got here? Is Aemond or Daemon?
Well, it's Daemon's ex-girlfriend.
It's been quite a night at the castle, it seems.
Yes, lady.
Oh. Somebody giving her whispers.
Yeah.
That's right, she's the head of the spies, right? She's like the first spider.
Yeah.
Does Viserys die?
Definitely. Just give him a little extra. Put him out of his misery.
I don't think milk of the poppy would kill.
Enough opium.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you remember? Aegon.
Our son.
His dream.
Aegon's dream. Oh shit. He's remembering it as Rhaenyra asking him.
The prince.
Prince Aegon.
The Imaginal Realm. Against the cold.
Oh no.
It is you. You are the one.
Oh no.
She's gonna take that as her Aegon. What does she do with that intel?
I understand, my king.
Oh no, you don't. You really don't. There he goes.
Did he die?
Oh gosh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Jeez, that's just gonna be a huge cluster.
She's gonna think he meant her Aegon.
Yeah.
And then, didn't Rhaenyra just say that one of her
sons is Aegon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. The oldest.
That's not confusing.
The oldest with Daemon's Aegon, right? And then Viserys was the middle. And then, yeah, she's pregnant with the third with Daemon's, right? So she's about to have 6 babies.
Yeah.
Alright, well, they gave Viserys one final good day.
Yep.
He died happy.
A moment. Final moment, yeah.
He died thinking his family was united again.
Yeah.
So, that was sweet. Even though we all know it wasn't true.
No.
I mean, I think before that conversation that was miscommunicated. No. I think Rhaenyra and Alicent were about to make up.
Yeah, I think so. But not anymore.
Yeah.
Boy, that squished real fast, huh?
Yeah. Viserys went back to the conversation he was having with Rhaenyra last night.
Yeah.
After that milk of the poppy.
That's what happens when you're in lots of pain and on drugs.
Yeah.
Things get confused.
So yeah, little Aemond and Daemon have a lot in common.
Yeah, they're both
it makes
diabolical.
Sense because Daemon, you move the D to the front, it's or D to the end, it's
Aemond, yeah.
Right? So they're like mirror images of each other.
Yeah, they're
and then
both
Daemon was kind of standing there and like seeing if he would step to him, and then he walked out. So
yeah,
I feel like they'll butt heads at some point.
One would think.
I feel like we saw the real Daemon in this episode, though.
Helping his brother to the throne.
And then protecting his wife, right? You see the family, like how strong he really cares about his family.
How much he actually loves them, even though
grown up a lot since the beginning of the season.
Yeah, for sure.
How many years has it been? Almost 20 years now, right?
Yeah.
It's been
Turns out maturity happens over the course of 20 years.
It's been probably close to 20 years since the first episode, right?
Yeah. Yeah, towards the beginning when he's saying all the right things, but you're not sure or you're not certain if he means any of them.
Yeah.
And then now he's saying very little.
But doing all the right things.
And doing all of the right things, yeah. Showing that he is a man of his word, even though, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I think Matt Smith's knocking it out of the park as Daemon.
Yeah.
But that whole moment when he helped his brother to the throne was,
yeah, that was a good one.
That really got me. So grabbing the crown and helping him up and then putting it on his head. Because I was like, after Daemon had beat the Crab King or whatever, the Crab Feeder, and he had his own crown and stuff, and then he came and he jokingly handed his wooden crown that he made to his brother. It was kind of like tossing it in his face kind of thing. But this was like repaying all the wrongs that he's ever slighted his brother with.
It was also like a real like mutual respect moment.
Yeah.
Because Daemon was showing his respect by helping him, and his brother was showing him respect and gratitude by allowing him.
Yeah. And then that's all he ever wanted of his brother.
Yeah.
Was to help him rule a kingdom. So that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was a pretty beautiful moment.
Yeah. So what do you think of Jace dancing with, I don't even know her name. Is it Bela?
No. I don't know her name.
I need to look at like a character sheet. I remember all these names at this point because we've only really...
The daughter.
Yeah.
The daughter. Yeah, I mean, I think that was just his way of saying...
He was giving her an actual sweet moment because she probably doesn't get many of those.
She gets absolutely zero of them, yeah.
So he was giving her a nice little...
Mhm.
Here's one, but you feel like a lady for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
That was sweet of him.
I'll show you that people like you.
Yeah. I was just hoping that the little brother would have squashed the beef with Aemond by doing his own little apology, but I don't think he was mature enough. He's not old enough at this point to understand that might be something that could smooth things over. But
Yeah, no.
not that I think it would, but it'd be an honorable step.
Also, it felt weird. The oldest son, the blonde one, the oldest son, the blonde one.
It's Aegon.
Aegon. He looked like he got younger.
Than the last version?
Yeah. Like he looked like he was a younger version of the previous version. And they
seemed
aged
shorter, too.
Aemond so much. Like Aemond looked much older.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. Like that was not a great
aged
character
a lot in 6
pick.
years,
Not a
right?
good actor pick in my mind, I don't think.
I feel like I think they've picked those actors first.
They could have
I
picked
think we'll see those actors next
Aegon's
season.
better.
Right. I'm not sure how much more time jumps we'll be doing.
Can't imagine many more.
So
0. I imagine 0 more.
So I feel as soon as Viserys dies, things are going to be like, well, fight for the throne now.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm not sure if this meant... I don't know if he's dead yet.
I think so.
I guess we'll have to find out next up, because the way they ended it with him still breathing, I felt like if he was going to die, they would have had him go still and then fade to black, right? But, I don't know.
I think the tear was it for me.
Yeah. And I was also saying my love, which Rhaenyra's mom was going to go see her.
Right.
So
yeah. He saw her and was being ushered into the afterlife.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, any other thoughts after this episode?
Nope. It was a heavy one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good one. We got like a bittersweet one before shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm.
What should people comment on after this episode? What was your favorite moment of this episode? There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, some heartfelt ones for
Which
sure.
one's your favorite? Like even is it Rhaenys? Her standing up and backing Rhaenyra.
Yeah,
And accepting the betrothal was a pretty good moment too.
Yeah.
So let us know your favorite moments from this episode.
Thanks so much for hanging out. Come back next week for one more episode.
Yeah. No, we got two more episodes. And then we're on to season 2.
Okay.
So check out our Patreon link down below for early access to our videos, long comedy, access to polls, up to pre-watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.